Hey guys, Pastor Brad here, and we wanted to bring you some information about the Take Your Stake campaign. Many of you have already participated, and we're so grateful. It was going to happen in two phases. Phase one is where we were going to raise the initial 40%. That was our online phase, all right? And in that place, we came very close to hitting our goal. Phase two was going to be the in-person 60%. Which after we got in the building, as we watched what our giving was going towards, and we got to see the changes happening on campus, it was gonna continue to motivate us to continue to give. And so that was the goal, phase one, phase two. We got through phase one, and your generosity and your support made it possible, and we are so excited. When it came into phase two, some things started disrupting the plan. If you remember, in July, we were aiming to be in the building, but that didn't happen. We got pushed back almost 2 months during that time frame. Code reasons, and the city and county got involved. And so we had to slow that progress down. And then on top of that, COVID stepped in. And so during that time frame, we were watching closely on what we should do. Now, when COVID initially came out, we were so grateful on how the church responded with generosity. You guys were amazing. You gave consistently. You gave above and beyond sometimes. And as that happened, we were able to continue to function as a church, to bless nurses, to take care of people that were in need. We were able to do that because of your generosity. Now, as COVID started to impact families, we honestly didn't see that great of an impact in the beginning. Most of you kept your jobs. Giving was consistent because your employment was consistent. But at the exact same time, that July timeframe that we were getting ready to roll out phase two, we started noticing that those of you whose jobs and employment was impacted because of COVID started to let us know that we were helping more people in the church. And during that time frame, I as the pastor and we as a team took a step back. If you'll notice, the Take Your Stake campaign almost went off the radar completely. And the reason that is because we've always made a promise to you that we would never play games or try to manipulate you when it came to your finances. We believe that finances is an act of worship. It's something we give to God. And so we've made that promise, and during that season, I felt as the pastor that the best thing to do was to take a step back. Because many of you, despite your job loss or despite your uncertainty for unemployment and how you were even gonna feed your family, I believe many of you would have continued to give. And I wanted you to have the utmost certainty and confidence that God was gonna help you in that arena, and I wanted your attention to be there. So we even changed our series for preaching for July and August. And if you recall, we put all of our intention on encouragement, support, and helping you look to God to be your everything. And now, as we've heard from some of the families in the church, those that were deeply impacted by COVID in a financial way, and they've started giving us more confidence that they are in a place now where they, as well as the rest of the church, feel financially secure. They have more confidence in what's going on in their lives, that they're ready to trust God in a bigger way. And so here we are with the next phase of the Take Your Stake campaign. So what's gonna happen? What does it look like? Well, we're gonna aim to raise the next 60% of our goal in phase two over the next 30 days for the month of November. That is our goal. All right, so as we open up the month of November, we're gonna raise, again, 60K in the next 30 days. You were generous. We supported for the first phase. Now let's get ready to step into the second one. Now here's the beautiful part behind what we're aiming to accomplish here. Not only do we want to invite you to give generously above your tithes and offerings to this campaign, as we all give, as we're all part of this, but we also want to invite you, for those of you that haven't put your name on a stake. You see, some of us literally wrote our name on a stake and we've hammered it into the ground right here on campus. And for some of you, you've joined TC over the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, even 10 weeks, and you haven't got a chance to do that, but you're ready to say, I'm all in right here at TC. I want to take my stake and I want to put it in the ground where my kids, I believe, are going to be impacted, where other portions of my family, I believe, are going to be impacted, where people that I'm praying for in my family are going to get saved right here on this soil at this campus. And so for some of you, you're going to give generously, but I want to invite you to take it a step further. Let's put a stake in the ground with your family's name on it, and let's tie you to the thousands of souls that are going to get saved right here at Transformation Church. The thousands of people that Jesus is going to make an impact in their life. We want to connect you forever to those people. We want to connect you to the legacy of what's going to happen at Transformation Church. And we want to connect your family's legacy to the church's legacy. And how do we do that? We're going to do it by putting a stake with your name in the ground right here on Transformation Church. And so I want to invite you to do both. Give generously to the campaign if you can do that. I want to invite you to pray about what God would have you give. 60K in 30 days is the goal. I believe we can reach it. And so let's come together. Let's get ready for where God is taking us. There's so much on the horizon, and I know great things are possible because people with great faith are involved. And so I'm inviting you to join me. Let's give through the month of November. Let's reach our goal, 60K in 30 days. But let's put your name on a stake, your family's name. If you haven't got a chance yet, let's put it in the ground here at TC. We'll be happy to celebrate in what God's going to do. I believe it's possible. You can get more information on this by going to our website, transformationchurch.com. And I know that God's going to do something amazing in your life.